All right, what's going on, everybody? So in today's video, I have my brother Matt Layton, a full-time real estate agent, and we're going to be talking about how to become a real estate agent, how to become a full-time real estate agent. So if you're working some job that you hate and you're looking to get into the real estate industry, we're going to tell you 5 things you need to know about becoming a real estate agent. So let's get into it.
Thanks for having me. I'm super stoked for the video.
I'm super stoked to have you here. We're doing some more collaborations this year. So key number one. When you're looking to get in the real estate business, you don't need to become the $1 million real estate agent overnight. That shouldn't be your expectation. I mean, when you got into the business, you were a rental agent, right?
Yeah, a rental agent. I was just starting out. I had no idea what I was doing, so I started at the bottom of the totem pole, admittedly. I loved being a rental agent, but that built the foundation for what I was looking to accomplish. So I didn't need to start out selling $1 million condos. I mean, I didn't know people that had $1 million condos.
It'd be nice.
It'd be so nice.
If you have those, definitely do them.
Yeah, but just starting out, just build a foundation, understand how to interact with clients. You can start, small and then work your way up from there.
Yeah, because even if you do a rental deal, and let's say you only make $500, you're going to learn, I mean, just doing a real estate deal, you pretty much learn the same amount on $1 million deal as you do on a $1,000, $500 deal, right?
Yeah, I found that I built up the experience and I built up the confidence.
Yeah.
So when those higher dollar opportunities came around, I knew what I was doing and I knew how to interact with the client.
And it's interesting seeing how you grow from like doing 5 rental deals, doing 10 rental deals, doing 5, and then you start doing actual, real estate transactions eventually. But bottom line, when you're first getting started, just start as an assistant, start as a weekend person, start as a rental agent, just start at the bottom, and then once you'll start to grow quickly, you'll start to gain experience and add more value, and you can just take it from there.
Absolutely.
Okay, number 2, you need to get a mentor or join some type of real estate team if you can. So when you got started, after being a rental agent, he moved up to joining a team. So being a full-time real estate, a very successful local real estate agent, got on a team and say a little bit about joining a team.
Yeah, so again, starting out, I had no idea what I was doing, and one of the biggest mistakes looking back is trying to reinvent the wheel. So I was trying to just go off on my own and all right, I'll just figure it out. And that is a very expensive and costly way to try to learn real estate. A much better way, even when I was a rental agent, I was following around a more seasoned agent. When I became a sales agent, I started following around someone who was doing $20 million a year in business. So following that mentor, learning from him, and basically surrounding myself with someone who's done it before, as opposed to just trying to create my own path when I've literally never done it before.
Right. And some people do that. Some people just go and create their own path, and that's great. And eventually you should do that, but when you're getting started, you just need to learn the fundamentals first. Learn how to do deals. Learn how the top, whether you're a real estate agent, real estate investor, learn how the top people do it first, and then incorporate some of those into your own model and just go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. If you take one thing away from this video, get a mentor and learn how to give back to that mentor. So when I got my mentor, I was like, man, let's grow your business from 15 to 20 million. I'll hold any open house. I'll do whatever you want. I'll pick up lock boxes. And in return, the knowledge he provided me was just invaluable.
Yeah, absolutely. Always get a mentor, no matter what, but even if you're not a real estate agent, just get a mentor in whatever you do. Okay, number 3, as a real estate agent, you should brand yourself in a particular way. So that means you want to be known for, let's say you want to be the neighborhood expert, or you want to be the condo expert, or you want to be the luxury real estate agent, or the new construction person. You really want to stand out, and you don't want to just be like Bill, the real estate agent, and here's my cell phone number and my email address, and I have a Gmail email address. You can contact me. You would really want to specialize in something just so people know you as that. Because if someone's looking for, he does a lot of condos in Roslyn. So when someone is looking for condos in Roslyn, they don't want to just use any type of real estate agent. They want to use the condo Roslyn specialist who knows the ins and outs of every single building.
Yeah, I think word association is big here. So when you think, Jeff Layton, you're like, oh, real estate investing. When you think Matt Layton, hopefully people out there are thinking condos in Roslyn. It's, there's so many real estate agents out there that it can be difficult to tell, all right, well, how is real estate agent A different than real estate agent B? So what I would recommend is choose a farm or choose a neighborhood or choose some sort of specific thing that you're going to go after, decide you're going to go after it, and then just become that and be branded as that.
Yeah, and you can put out content, you can do different things like that, but yeah, you definitely want to be known as some type of specialist within the real estate industry. Okay, number 4, probably the biggest part of being a real estate agent is building your network. So you need to talk to like 15, 20 people per day about real estate. And then once you start doing deals, you really need to stay in touch with these people.
Yeah, so the network is huge. Again, this is one of the biggest things that agents who fail don't do. So if you're a real estate agent starting out and sales are slow, look at your phone, look at how many phone calls you've made that day. And if it's under 10 or 15, that's like 10 or 15 is a bare minimum. You should be making 10, 20, maybe even 30 calls to your network. Your network is your net worth. So if you're wondering why you're not getting deals, how often are you making phone calls? How often are you having conversations with your network? And how often are you reaching out to them? Phone, call, text, email.
Yeah, and I would just finish that up by saying, you should stay in touch with people, obviously face-to-face, networking, talking to people, calling people, and then also, build an email list. Stay to have a weekly email newsletter to stay in touch with people. You want to protect your herd.
Yeah.
That's something Dan Kennedy talks. You got to protect your herd because there's other real estate agents out there that are trying to, when your client goes to sell, 5 years down the road,
yeah,
you have to be the first person they think about. And you can also I would do a combination of email, in person, and then also sending like postcards for holidays, birthdays, or maybe just monthly postcards just to let them know property values and different things like that.
We just had a sales meeting where our broker said, all right, we need to be sending monthly email newsletters. And some agents were like, how am I going to come up with content for monthly email? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm sending weekly. And I'm thinking, all right, how can I send twice a week emails?
Yeah.
Like if you got a list, you got to hit that list. I know my clients' birthdays. They're getting holiday cards. They're getting, 4th of July cards. They're getting
There's a lot of marketers that will actually say you should have a daily email, not even a weekly or monthly, because your customer or client is not paying attention to you as much as you
right.
think.
That's
what. So don't think you're over emailing them or anything like that. Okay, so number 5, you need to constantly be evolving as a real estate agent. So there's a lot of real estate agents you'll see that'll be like 20 years in the business, and they say they have like 20 years experience, but it's like 20 years of basically 1 year of experience. Like they just have the same exact business every single year. So what you need to do is you need to be constantly evolving. And a couple ways you do that. One, you can like attend seminars. He was just at a mastermind with some of the top real estate agents in Miami. Go to seminars, read books, try new strategies.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is never think that you're too experienced or you're too good or you're making so much money where you can't learn more. There's always so much to learn, especially in real estate. There's a lot of seminars where you basically want to be in a room where you're embarrassed to admit your income because the other agents, the other entrepreneurs, the other businesses, the business people in there are just doing it at such a higher level that when you get back into your own town and your own market, you're like, oh my gosh, like if I could just, like I'm so motivated, if I could just do 1% of what, the millionaire was doing, maybe I can get to that next level.
Right, because there's a lot of real estate people make a couple $100,000 a year and think like, they reach some level of success and there's like, they just can't get any better. When in reality, like some of the masterminds, like I'm in a mastermind with, a bunch of 7-figure earners. And these people are taking more notes than some of the 6-figure, these people, there's always another level. So don't think you've, hit the top level by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that's going to wrap up the video. 5 tips for how to become a real estate agent. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please share, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you later, guys.
All right, bye.